Good evening everybody and welcome back to JWE Monday Night Jayromoda. We're here in Detroit, Michigan, where it's all singles matches all the way through the week. But that doesn't mean we won't be getting some tag team action. Tonight, Yukiko Amagi enters the ring solo as she takes on women's tag team champion Sharla in a one-on-one match at the end of the night. Meanwhile, Mikhail squares up against Yosuke Hanamura in their singles match between the two tag teams. We have an inner Ouroboros match between Eunie and Mia with a special guest as a referee, and the men's tag team champion Mondo Owada takes on Kanji Tatsumi in a last man standing match. So, sit back, grab and stack, and enjoy the show, because this is Jayromoda. And here we go, starting off our night. Introducing first, she's had some trouble throughout the past couple of weeks, or months. Making her way from the underground, it is the undying Undyne. Although that nickname is becoming a little bit ironic, considering the, like I said, the year that she has been having. Let's see if she can get one tonight. And her opponent's not going to make it very easy on her, because she is the Queen of Despair, Junko Enoshima. Yeah, when Junko enters the ring, yeah, you never quite know what to expect. I think my brain wanted to say Enoshima. I don't know. Here we go, both women ready? And ref rings the bell. Junko immediately beginning with a running head scissor hurricanrana, not wasting any time. Smashing the head against the canvas. And now the headbutt. Stomp to the wrist. Stomping down on the forearm. Or not the forearm, the tricep. And Undyne turning that away. Rolling Junko up in a surprise pin attempt, not even going to be one, but trying something to get the momentum into her favor. Now locking up collar and elbow. And Undyne pushing Junko down. And knocking up again. And now Undyne headlock. But Junko slipping out to the back, rear waistlock applied. And Undyne escaping to the back. Holding on tight, making sure that Junko doesn't escape again. And Junko eventually finds the escape, throwing Undyne down, headlock. Pulling on the neck. And Undyne trying to escape, trying to get back up to her feet, but Junko still holding on, but Undyne turning that around. And throwing her down. And now walking Junko to the northeast. Lining up. Really lining up, looking for a running knee. Wasting a little bit too much time, Junko getting out of the way. And looking for the suplex, but Undyne slipping out. Undyne heading up top. Moonsault. And the cover, there's two. Junko kicks out. Undyne stomping on the back of the head. Junko with a leg breaker. And a spinning knee to the chest. And now Junko, is she looking for a finisher? Spinning forearm. Cover, 1, 2. Undyne kicks out. And now Irish whip. Slam. And Undyne. Fisherman suplex. There's two. Junko kicks out. And looking for the clothesline. Nope. Russian leg sweep. And just work on the neck now. Keeping Undyne exactly where she wants her. Bouncing her off the top rope. And the cover, using the ropes as leverage. And Undyne, undeterred. But Junko back on the offense immediately. Drop kick off the apron. And now Junko joining her along the outside. Stomp on the ankle. Fisherman neck breaker of her own. And now into the corner barricade. Junko, not entirely sure what the plan was there, but now Undyne arm breaker on the offense of her own. Back into the ring. And the cover, 2. Undyne still kicking out. Looking for the spinning kick. Undyne getting out of the way. Spinning elbow. And the cover one. Only one. And now armbar that Junko immediately fights out. Fighting Undyne into the corner. Hammered to the spine. Bouncing her off the turnbuckles. And now Undyne catching Junko with a flurry of kicks. Irish whip, drop kick to the knee. And now Undyne up top. Drop kick. Fisherman's neck or suplex. 1, 2, 3. And Undyne, that was just like a perfect example of perseverance. Just against the odds. Well, would it be against the odds? I guess. But Undyne just undeterred, just doing what she, just completing her game plan. And at the end of the day, coming home with the win. And next up, this would normally be our first tag team match, but, well, we're not doing tag team matches this week. So, introducing first, representing Torna, it is Mikhail. And his opponent, representing Brosona, Yosuke Hanamura. And here we go. Ref rings the bell to meet in the middle, and Yosuke immediately beginning with a kick right underneath the jaw. Moonsault. Now these two will have to remember that they don't have anyone in their corners to tag out to help them to do whatever. It's all entirely on their own. Flying elbow. And a leg breaker. Mikhail back up to his feet. Super kick of his own. Turn in. Yosuke around. Elbow to the spine. Trapping the arm. Stomping down on the fingers. Yosuke in the corner. Trapping Mikhail in the corner, stomping down, but Mikhail kicking out. And now the cover, not even going to be won. Yosuke turning Mikhail around, drop kick to the spine. And locking up collar and elbow. Mikhail walking Yosuke back to the corner. Referee having to separate them, but Mikhail with a cheap shot. And a running knee to the chest. Crossbody. Now Yosuke Irish whip, diving underneath. Jumping over, Hurricane Rana. And Yosuke heading up top, turning around, diving axe handle drop, forcing Mikhail back up to his feet. And the cover. 1, 2, no. Scissor kick, stomp to the spine. And Mikhail crawling to the corner. Yosuke staring him down. Mikhail kicking out. Driving the knee into the chin. And now Mikhail middle rope. Crossbody splash, but nobody's home. And now Yosuke scrambling up top. Spiral tap. Into the cover. There's two. Barely breaking a sweat to get that win. Like Yosuke just controlling that the entire way. Is that the shortest full match of the year? It's definitely up there.
Here is your winner, Sena.
Showing exactly why he's a former tag team champion. He can easily get the belt back away from Mondo and Taka. Just need a good match. And yeah, that was a piece of cake. Like, yeah, like I said, barely breaking a sweat. And for our next matchup, it is a special guest referee match in this Ouroboros match. Introducing first, your special guest referee representing Ouroboros. She's the girl with the gall, or should I say tonight, the girl with the call. It is Sena. Man, she's really milking it, isn't it? Or, she's really milking it, isn't she, I should say. And for our first actual participant of the match, introducing first, representing Ouroboros, it is Eunie. And her opponent, representing Ouroboros,
And her opponent, representing the Union from Stillwater,
I would say she's one half of the leaders of Ouroboros. It's Mio. I would say she's co-leader with Noah. Definitely the leader on the Agnian side. And there might be some conflict of interest in this match, considering, well, Mio and Sena are tag team teammates and very close friends, although Sena told me not to worry about it, and I trust her, so. Here we go, Eunie, Mio, both ready. And here we go. Sena rings the bell. We have, of course, our very special refometer in the upper left corner of the screen. As Eunie walking Mio back to the southwest or southeast corner. And now Mio going for a quick pin. There's one. Right hands, sending Eunie down into the corner, stomp to the ankle. And a stump leg breaker. Double foot stomp. And Eunie catching the kick, sweeping the leg. And the ground and pound of her own. Rolling Mio around. Elbow to the knee. Stomp to the ankle. And the cover. 1. Nearly a 2 count, but only 1. Mio avoiding the grapple, but not for long. Being turned around. Eunie, Russian leg sweep. And the ground and pound. And a shot to the spine. Mio to the outside, heading back in. And Eunie catching the kick. Sweeping the leg, turning her around. And going for the submission, but Mio immediately fighting out. Slugging right hand, and now Eunie returning in kind. Slugging match between the two. And Mio, right elbow. And again, going for the cover. 1, 2. That seemed fine to me. I don't know why that was only good, but whatever. Eunie slipping out to the back. Chopping down the knee. Cover of her own. There's 1. Nearly 2 count again. And now Eunie head scissor hold. Mio immediately escaping. Spinning back heel kick. Eunie not quite done. Heading up top. Those wings may be vestigial? And a crash landing. Yes, vestigial. And clearly did not help get some distance on that crossbody. And now Mio taking full advantage. Suplex. Running clothesline. And again. Drop kick of the single leg. And the cover. 1, 2. Nearly a 3 count. That was considered inconsistent. And another spinning back heel kick from Mio. Dragging Eunie away from the ropes. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Eunie kicks out with force. Up. Over. Delaying. Okay. Mio, you don't have to do that. Dragging Eunie away from the ropes again. And now armbar. Pulling back. And Eunie with a sharp elbow. Seeing a lot more submissions than I was expecting. And now, is it time to feel the glow? Or is that the Rings of Saturn? I think that was the Feel the Glow. Now Irish Whip. Sling Blade. Cover. 1, 2. Mio kicks out. cranking on the neck. Shot to the spine. Cover. 1, 2, 3. I have to say, Sena kept to her word, calling it straight down the middle. A little inconsistent here and there, but hey, she's a amateur. What do you expect? But a very back and forth match between these two. But in the end, it is Eunie who will be flying high.
Here is your winner, Eunie.
And are we going to be seeing a change of lead between or within Ouroboros? No, we're not. But still, very, very good match. And according to our refometer, Sena called a perfect match. And now starting off our second half of matches with a last man standing match.
The following is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Blue Bloods from Japan, weighing in at 210 pounds, Kanji Tatsumi.
Introducing first, he is King Kanji Tatsumi. What? He won the King of the Ring tournament. He's King of the Ring for the rest of the year. I don't care if he lost at Summer SmackDown. He's still King of the Ring. Thus, King Kanji. What do you want from me? I don't make the rules. I mean, I do. I don't care. Yeah, this should be an interesting one. Definitely gonna be very hard hitting and not a lot of strategy. Because his opponent, he is one half of your men's tag team champions. He is the ultimate biker gang leader. Mondo Owada. Here we go, both men ready? Starting way too close to each other. And Kanji immediately beginning with a big boot, knee to the spine. And again, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match, or not Falls Count Anywhere, a Last Man Standing match. Not Falls Count Anywhere. And the rules are pretty simple. Boxing rules, basically. Keep your opponent down for the 10 count. No knockouts, no submissions, no pins. Well, technically there is knockout, just a 10 count. I mean, like, knockout isn't like, instant, we're done. Mondo to the outside. Flying clothesline. Not starting the count quite yet. And now middle rope. Southeast corner. And a Hurricane Run. Armbreaker stomp to the chest. Stomp to the back of the head. And a knee to the jaw. Thus begins the count. There's 2. Only gonna be 3. And Mondo with a DDT, referee again beginning. There's 5. That's 6, 7. We're at 9. And... well, that was fast. Dare I say, that was disappointing. Did Kanji even know what the count... did he even know that the count started?
Here is your winner, Mondo Bad Boy Omega.
I'm just sitting here with everyone else in the arena. What in the hell just happened? That was not a match. That was an intermission at best. Mondo, I don't think he even has to shower. I think he can just go straight home. What in the hell? And now for a penultimate matchup of the evening. Hopefully it's going to be better than last time. Or our last match.
The following is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Nagata, Japan. Weighing in at 268 pounds. Coach Nekomaru Nidai.
Introducing first in this Falls Count Anywhere match is the Ultimate Coach, Nekomaru Nidai. You know what? I'm going to make a prediction. Danganronpa 2x2. Nekomaru is going to be the first to die. Watch it be the exact same game as the original 2. That would be a good prank. I would appreciate that by Team TR. And his opponent. He is somehow still your men's Universal Champion, And the question really does seem to be for how much longer. Because, oh man, he, yeah, what do you even have to say? What can you even say about Jin? Like, he's competitive, he definitely is competitive, but is he consistent? No. Does he have complete matches? No, not really. Yeah, I don't know. Genuinely don't know what to, yeah.
And his opponent, representing the Acolytes, from Pangea, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Men's Impact Universal Champion, Jim!
Not even necessarily saying that's a bad thing, just... I don't know. I don't know, man. And here we go, both men ready. Again, standing way too close to each other. And here we go, ref rings bell. And a couple of reversals. And a drop kick. Jin splitting the leg, stomping on the stomach. And looking for the DDT, but not quite landing. Trapping the arm, stomping down, driving the foot into the fingers. Crossbody. Now Jin sliding underneath. the ropes, heading underneath the ring, grabbing a baseball bat. And spinning Nekomaru around onto his back, elbow to the knee. And yeah, this is the Jin of old. No preamble, no nonsense, just immediately on the offense. Looking for the suplex, but Nekomaru escaping. Elbow to the spine. And again, Irish whip, backfire drop onto the baseball bat. And a back elbow. If you're Jin, like, your spine is probably tingling. Like, your legs are probably, like, a little bit numb after that. And now Nekomaru with the baseball bat, driving down onto the wrist. Onto the knees. Jin back up to his feet, avoiding the grapple, but not for much longer. Nekomaru barely missing the bat. And the cover. There's two. Jin kicks out. Nekomaru already looking for a finisher. And the stunner. The cover. 1, 2. Wow. What are we doing, guys? I wonder if landing on the baseball bat, I wonder if that did more damage than initially I thought. I wonder if that just... Yeah. Do we have an injury? I don't know what else would cause this match to be that short.
Here is your winner, Coach Nekomaru.
Well, that was one of the matches of all time. Again, very lackluster. Yeah. Just wondering, like, surely something had to have happened to Jin for it to be that short. There's no other explanation to me. And now for our main event of the evening, and can we actually get, like, a decent match in the second half? Introducing first, representing the Twin Dragons.
Making her way to the ring, representing the Blue Bloods from Japan, Yukiko Amagi.
It is Yukiko Amagi. And when was the last time we've seen her on her own? Has absolutely been a hot minute, if ever. And her opponent, she is one half of your women's tag team champions, Sharla.
Representing the Grinders from overseas, one half of the Women's Impact Tag Team Champions, Sandra.
And yeah, hopefully this will be a match longer than 3 minutes. Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is. And here we go, main event underway, and Yukiko immediately beginning with a running clothesline, and immediately rolling Sharla up in a wrist clutch. Sharla immediately getting out. And again, these two need to be careful. No teammates to save them. No tagging out, just pure one-on-one skill. Yukiko slipping out to the back. And Sharla with a snapmare into a headlock. Pulling back. And a knee to the spine. Yukiko kicking out. Pin attempt. Not even going to be one. But Yukiko just mounting the pressure. Trying to get Sharla back up to her feet. Eventually successful. And an Irish whip. Single leg drop kick. And Yukiko middle rope. Turning around. Middle rope moonsault connects. Don't forget to mention in the intro, but this is a battle between the two medics. Sharla, of course, being the main source of healing in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and Yukiko, well, she knows Recarm. I know that. I specifically remember that because of the video, like, Yosuke goes through a breakup or something. I think that's what it's called, like, Yosuke goes through a breakup, or, yeah. If you haven't seen that, I would highly recommend it. Yeah, Yukiko is, like, the main healer of Persona 4, right? Pretty sure. There's one, there's two, and, well... Again, very quick. I have no idea what's going on tonight. I don't think these people want to be in Detroit. But yeah, Yukiko just having her way with Sharla. Wondering if she's just like saving her energy for the next, title defense match? I have no idea. But as we watch the Yukiko celebration, I would like to thank all for joining us here tonight, and hope to see you on Wednesday for what should be a better set of matches, and on Friday for Eclipse as we continue to get ready for the Royal Rumble. But until then, we are signing out from Detroit, Michigan. I'm sorry for how disappointing tonight was, and see ya.